Hey, welcome back to another video. Today we just got a new product from PrimeWeld. It is their new wireless foot pedal. So haven't even opened this thing up yet. They just released it, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this and show you guys what's inside. All right, so here's everything that's in the box. Before I go over everything, I just want to show the really good packaging that PrimeWeld always does. Nice thick foam packaging. As you can see, this box did come with some damage, but their packaging assured that nothing was damaged. So that's always nice. Their packaging is always top tier. But everything here, we got the foot pedal. It's got nice thick rubber padding on the bottom. Got the on-off switch. Got the button, I believe, to pair your pedal to the receiver once you get everything hooked up. Got the wireless receiver and the connector that plugs into where the foot pedal would go. And then we got the power supply for that. This is what we'll plug into the power supply on the receiver. And then we got the USB-C charger to charge the pedal. We got your owner's manual. And if you own one of their previous TIG machines, their 325X, you will need to buy this separate. It is a splitter that plugs into the back of the welder where you'd plug the water cooler, and then you could plug your water cooler back into it and then plug your receiver into this if you plan on having your welder mobile and not having to have an extension cord for your receiver. But on the new welders, which I have one coming, so I won't need that splitter. It will have a second port here for the power supply, and you won't need that, which is super nice. So yeah, now that we got everything unboxed and went over everything, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing hooked up and get the pedal paired up to the receiver and take this thing for a test spin. All right, so I got the wireless receiver all hooked up. Everything's powered on, water cooler works, but I got that off now, just so it's not making a bunch of noise. But here's the power adapter out back, the splitter, everything's plugged in. I'm just leaving everything loose because my new 325X with the power supply for the receiver should be here pretty soon, so I don't want to just mount everything and then have to tear it all apart. But these the receiver and the pedal, the manual says they normally come paired from the factory pretty good, but if they aren't paired, then there's a process you got to do to manually pair them, and I'll show you how to do that right now. All right, so the first thing you want to do is press this S1 button for 6 seconds, hold it until the D1 light flashes. All right, so with that flashing, you want to go over here, flip this on, and then press the reset button and depress the pedal at the same time for 6 seconds until the D1 light is current. And there you go. Now you just manually paired your foot pedal to your wireless receiver. So before I take this thing for a nice test drive, I want to go over some differences between this pedal and the old pedal, which, don't get me wrong, this pedal is amazing for the price point for these machines. One thing that I really like about the new pedal is it's longer, so you can actually fit your full foot on these. It's got this heel plate. which is nice for, you know, wanting to drag your pedal, because sometimes when you're sitting at the bench, it'll slide and get away from you over time. That you can just, you know, slide that back with your heel of your foot. It's skinnier, which I don't mind. It kind of reminds me of the Miller foot pedals, which is what I started out welding on many years ago. It was very comfortable, and the heel plate also allows for consistent foot placement on the pedal, which isn't like a deal breaker or anything. It's just a small little differences that make these pedals much nicer. It's the small details for me. So yeah, pretty excited to throw some welds on with this. So I just finished taking the new pedal for a nice test run. Honestly, pretty impressed. I was mainly looking for if there's any type of delay or anything like that. But honestly, it felt just like the wired pedal as far as any time delays or anything. And this is what I was talking about with being able to move the pedal around with your heel. Yeah, love that. Was really missing that from the old Miller days. But yeah, the only delay that you guys would have saw was just the pre-flow that I have set on the machine. But yeah, everything from tacks and laying some welds, that thing, the new wireless pedal, honestly feels just like the old pedal, minus the fact there's no wires anywhere. I can, you know, tack stuff on the bench or weld on the bench, come over here on the lift and tack something on the car, and not have to worry about trying to, you know, pull everything out. You know, I still have the torch lead and the ground, but yeah, having one less thing is definitely a lot nicer to have to drag around, especially since I usually have the pedal come through under the bench, so trying to get that come all the way through, whereas the torch lead and the ground is relatively just a lot easier to handle. But yeah, super happy. If you guys want to get your own wireless pedal for your existing 225 or 325 platform, check out PrimeWeld.com. Get yourself one of these pedals. Pick up a welder if you don't have one. Yeah, see you on the next one.